Hello and welcome back to our coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic right here on 2K Sports. We're heading back out to the third hole. Let's get into it. Don't mind the look of this. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in two, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your three.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Ouch, that hurts. That's disappointing. Just a 4-footer remaining. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The par 4 sixth, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
A few shots under par at the moment. Currently leading. Going with the 9-iron, I think. And he's safely on the green. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one. And back to the play, shall we? And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Just didn't drop. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. He's currently just in second place.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into setting up, hopefully, an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Putting for the big bird here. A birdie with big wings. Like the look of this one. Oh, well hauled for eagle. And that's going to hoist him into first place. Now 2 shots up after that one. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
That's nicely done. 4 feet to the cup. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, time to return to the action. A birdie putt awaits. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Oh, well done. Rich, we saw it right throughout Tiger Woods' career, just epic shot after epic shot. What was the best shot you ever saw Tiger hit?
We were playing in 2002 in the Grand Slam of golf over in Hawaii. Justin Leonard, Davis Love, Tiger, and myself. And we, on the second day, wind's blowing at a pretty good clip on the par 5. I think it was number 7. And you had to bust 2 shots to get there. Nobody, I mean, it was nearly impossible. In fact, it was impossible with 3 out of the 4 of us to get it home in 2. Well, Tiger gets up there on this par 5 the second day, and he's already leading by like 800, I think. And he drills one right down the middle. I lay up with a 3-wood. That's how hard it's blowing. I lay up with a 3-wood to about 70, 80 yards. And this little green is a little peninsula. It kind of goes from left to right, a little bit of a fade if you're a right-handed player, with water on the front part of the green and the pins over in the back right. And he gets up there and smokes driver off the deck into about a 25-mile-an-hour wind to about 6 feet away. And I look over at my caddy and I go, is this for real? I mean, are you sure that we're not in a video game right now? Because that's just not possible. I mean, it literally, the second shot off the deck with the driver was hit about forehead high and traveled about 270 into the wind. And the ball just kind of hung there, seemingly just about 20 feet off the ground, just hung there and kept hanging, and fell right exactly where he wanted it to. It was unbelievable. And at that moment in time, you kind of sit there and look at yourself on the inside and you go, whew, I don't have that shot, and I don't even know how to make up for a shot like that I don't have. You just knew that you're just kind of sitting there watching something that nobody else in the game can do. It's phenomenal.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Pretty good shot there.
Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
That was a gallant attempt. Well, that's a bit disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
He's got this for his par.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The par for 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4. This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
That was exactly what the doctor ordered.
Heck of a shot, setting up almost a guaranteed birdie.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Go to your home, ball. Go to your home. Nice judge's speed. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Not bad. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Looking really good, this one. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
This one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, 1 short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. Oh, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum, right on 7 feet. And the putt drops, now 11 under, heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
All right, Rich, a couple of strong par 4s remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat, and funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here. Nothing worse.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Ooh. And this putt coming up for his par. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That is a touch of class from the bunker. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Oh, so close. Wow, almost an eagle. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, the finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Wow, did this come out beautifully? I didn't see that outcome from that lie. That was great work.
This putt for him to win the event. Oh, wow. Steady on there. All right, one down. Let's see if they can take the next opportunity to close out the win. If it's up, it could be in. Okay, steady now. Okay, so luckily they've got another chance to get the win here. And ladies and gentlemen, there is your Rocket Mortgage Classic champion. Great performance this week.
And a great win on an old-style golf course by this player. Way to go, our Rocket Mortgage Classic champion.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Knot Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey, Luke and Rich. I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Certainly excited to seeing this one. Strap yourselves in. Not a bad line, this one. From around 140 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with the birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He's currently tied for first. And this is a lovely time of the broadcast to head down to our man on the ground, John McCarthy, who's been striding the fairways all week. What are we in for at Huckleberry Country Club?
Well, Luke, we are in the forest this week. We've got a nice inland course here at Huckleberry Country Club. That being said, there is room if you should miss the fairways. The forest doesn't really creep in like it does on some of the other courses on tour. The fairways tend to pinch in at the landing area quite a bit. Almost always a bunker combined with this pinching in of the fairway. So off the tee, got to be careful. Look out for the fifth hole, par 3 at almost 250 yards from the back tees. It's a monster. Things get more dramatic as you start the back 9 here. We have a big lake that starts to come in to play on holes 11 and 12. Lots of different things to worry about on this course, but I think the players out there are going to have some fun with it this week. Let's see what happens.
You liked that, didn't you? And now to Bubba Watson.
He's sitting there just in third place.
Oh, just missed. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Ooh, right by the hole. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Currently 1 under for the round. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. That should find the fairway. From about 200 yards out. Going with the 5-iron here. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
They can open up their wings after this if it goes in. This one goes for eagle.
Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Currently at 3 under for the event. Here we have it, trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
And from about 105 yards...
choosing the 9-iron here. This one needs to kick left. Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Oh, nice putt to make for a birdie. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here we are in the fairway bunker. Can they execute a good shot? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And now that finds him in first place. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Now 4 under par. Currently in the lead. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently in 3rd place.
Ouch, that hurts. Let's get back to it, shall we? Always nice to have a birdie putt. That was a gallant attempt. It's just about 3 feet away. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Here at the Huckleberry Country Club, the 7th hole is a good par 4, measuring just under 450 yards.
Luke, with water down the right-hand side, most players are going to be taking a driver out and bailing down the left-hand side. Maybe something less to avoid that fairway bunker down there. Still a fairly generous fairway. From there, second shot plays downhill, about a half a club. Generous sized green, bunkers kind of dotting all sides of it, but not overly difficult. I think you're going to see a fair amount of birdies here.
Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Beautiful shot. And that will take him to 5 under. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole. Going with the 7. Needs this one to kick right. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll. And that will take him to 6 under. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently in 5th place.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down? Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich. That was wonderfully done. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And that will take him to 8 under. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
Setting up here with a very long putt. That's outstanding. What a putt.
Fist pumps all round. That is how you do it from outside range. That was huge.
Putting for eagle here. Just didn't drop. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in 2nd place. Well, this 11th hole, Rich, at the Huckleberry Country Club makes you feel like there's a chance to get a birdie on the card.
Absolutely. I love this tee shot. Plays straight downhill. You see a picturesque lake in the background right there. So it's always difficult to judge exactly how far your tee shot's going to end up. Lay it up just a little bit more than you think in order to avoid that water. Second shot continually downhill. Bunkers short and right of it. Not really going to come into play. Love this hole. Love the fact that birdie is a definite possibility.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Outstanding approach shot. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Oh, nice looking putt. A chance to make a birdie just slides by. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Let's head to the 12th hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Quality shot, that one. This putt to get to double digits under the card.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. That's well holed. Still in the lead now after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. That's a good-looking shot there. Sitting at 9 under. Currently in top spot. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 13th. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. But there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Going with the hybrid.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
It was on a good line. Oh, good look at a birdie here. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's a bonus. That'll help make a big move. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Attaboy, good shot. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Great shot. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's a tasty-looking chip. Top shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
A look to get to 13 under par.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This is a good chance. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Birdies aren't the order of the day here at the Huckleberry Country Club. It's a good par 3, measuring 207 from the back tees. Just hitting the greens, a good start, Rich.
It really is. I love how this green is designed, though, on this long par 3. Everything works back towards the center. It's all about distance control with this tee shot, Luke. If you hit it the right distance, I promise you, you're going to have a really good opportunity to make a deuce.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Well, what a lovely position to be in, holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Well, this should find the short grass. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. That was a thing of beauty. You got all of that one. Playing from around 230 yards. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
That's frustrating. All right, not the end of the world. Well, there you have it. What a wonderful victory, Rich.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week. Filling it up.
And it's worth taking another look at that one. And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be able to follow the action out there today, Luke.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the FedEx St Jude Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this featured group's play this week. It's going to be fire, let me tell you. There seems to be quite the rivalry starting between these two players.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. The approach into the first at TPC Southwind, Rich, played uphill to a challenging green.
Back up the hill ever so slightly. When the pin is on the back portion of the green, it's hard to get it close, but anywhere in the front part of the green, you can get it close and make birdie.
And here we are with the third shot. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Love watching this player around the greens.
He's currently tied for second. The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. And tee shot looks pretty good. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Nah, this is so good. The bunker isn't even a trap.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range. 13 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Wonderful shot. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach. Playing from around 210 yards here.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. Time now for the fourth shot.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
Currently 1 under for the day. The fourth hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
Wow. What a shot from there. Take your hat off to them. An opportunity to make their par. Let's check in with Lydia Coe from earlier.
Second shot here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The fifth at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for first place. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. This putt coming up is for birdie.
If they can sink this, they'll pull ahead of Fowler. This could get interesting.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just a 4-footer remaining. Yeah, good job. Nice par. And after that fine performance, this player now leads the tournament with Ricky Fowler in second. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. That's a bit out of shape. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down. Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Yeah, well played. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. That is hunting for the hole. Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. And that will take him to 2 under. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
He's currently sitting in first place. The 7th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4, measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left, and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway, with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. And this shot from about 150 yards out. He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Putting for birdie. Tracking. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Well, he's behind, just in second place, looking to leapfrog.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Ooh. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3, measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. Yeah, a quality shot, that.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
That'll sting a bit. Okay, let's head to the next. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The finishing hole on the front 9 here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface. Lovely effort, that. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one is right down the pipe. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. An opportunity for a birdie here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
This is what they have left for par here.
Looking great now.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Currently in first position. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. But looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Oh, well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's catch up with Ricky Fowler. Oh my, how about that for a par?
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. The par 4 12th is only a short one, measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, steady now. Let's return to live play now. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, get in. Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots. leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. The 13th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 that plays uphill and a slight dogleg to the right. It requires a big drive up the right half and then a very accurate approach. There's a heavily bunkered green there, so make sure you hit your approach in the right distance. Nicely done. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Good shot there. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup. And down she goes. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. Oh, that was pure. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Ooh, right by the hole. No, that's too bad. 4 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently in 5th place.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them their right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This shot from 120 yards.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Ouch, that hurts. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
It's Ricky Fowler's turn now. That's brilliant out of the sand. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Maybe even a par can be hard. This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here. Oh, just missed. Oh, how good was that? Almost an eagle. And it certainly makes putting easier, doesn't it? And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured. Playing within their comfort zone there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Well done. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Well played.
Check out this little beauty. Nice touch. Yes, sir. Gets it to go. Thank you.
Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal the victory with a birdie. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Going with the 8-iron here. We need this one to bounce right. Outstanding shot. High quality. And this putt for the tournament. You know what, Rich? As that putt goes down, I think don't give them praise, just look with admiration.
What an incredible week. This player was spot on all week long. What a finish. Great win.
That's stepping up at the right time, Rich. Getting a victory in the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Massive step to earning the massive bonus at season's end. Unbelievable job.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, we find ourselves in the state of Delaware, Wilmington Country Club, the South Course in operation. And take us through the first hole.
Really solid opening hole here, Luke. There's a bunker down the left-hand side. The long hitters can find if they elect to take driver. Second shot goes up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's wide in the front and very tiny in the back.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the first. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. But not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here. This is what they have left for birdie here.
It was on a good line. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Bubba Watson currently on top of things right now. And Rich, the second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the route in the members' face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
Putting for birdie here. Oh, how about that one? And as we head to the next hole, this player is chasing the leader behind Bubba Watson.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
We head to the first of the par 5s in operation, the third hole, Rich.
Big hitters will be able to take advantage and drive it over those bunkers down the right-hand side, leaving a very straightforward and basic second shot back up the hill.
John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Ricky Fowler as he gets set for his next shot here on the 6th.
Rich, love the fact that we've made our way through to the second week of the playoffs, and I'm pretty sure every player who's here is a little extra happy that they're at the BMW Championship.
Yes, Luke, 125 down to 70, so 55 players from last week did not make it onto this week's BMW Championship. A bummer for some, but a huge opportunity for the guys that are here. Just 70, no cut whatsoever. If there's ever a player that wants to turn it loose, trying to get inside the top 30 in the next week, this is the time. If you are outside that top 30, there is absolutely no reason why you shouldn't go flag hunting. You should try and fire at everything you can, because you know that you have to play well this week if you want to make it into the top 30 next week in the Tour Championship. This is a great opportunity for those outside the top 30, and a little bit nerve-wracking from those sitting from about 20 to 30 on that current list.
Yeah, this is a quality-looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 4th. Should find the green here. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
A birdie putt awaits. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
And after that hole, you're now 2 clear of Bubba Watson. Rich, we head to the 5th on the property, and we really need to position our tee shots here, don't we?
We do. This is a very interesting, cool hole, Luke. This is kind of like a fairway and then second shot green and not much else out there that you really want any part of. Miss the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Don't hit it in there because you're going to make at least 5, if not worse.
Okay, let's get back to the action. There was a big impact for a lot of players playing alongside Tiger Woods. They almost got sort of, spooked by the occasion. Why was that?
More than anything else, it's the fact that they're playing in front of more people than they ever had in their life before. And this rings true for, I think, every single player out there, whether it was Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, anybody from that era. You had more eyeballs on you at that moment than anybody else because Tiger carried the biggest crowds every single tournament. And so sometimes it would be uncomfortable, even for the most accomplished players out there. Some of them will tell you, no, it wasn't a big deal. But I can promise you it got their attention, and it probably helped them in a certain sense because when you played in front of that many people, Luke, you wanted to focus. You wanted to put your best foot forward because there is no worse feeling in the world than going out and laying an egg in front of 30,000 people. I can promise you that. That's why I enjoyed playing with him, because when you went out there, you knew you had to play well. You didn't want to embarrass yourself in front of all those people.
And tidy looking shot, that one. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Hey, that's a chance.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Ricky Fowler as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
They found the sand here. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Opting for the 6-iron. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. That was a gallant attempt. And that should secure the par on this one. And with a quick glance at the scoreboard, they're currently on top with Bubba Watson in second. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. And now we go to the 9th, and this happened a moment ago.
Third shot now.
Sitting at 4 under for the day. Outright first here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Nicely done.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Well, if he holds this, it will be a solid 19-footer.
Oh, so close. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Ooh. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. The finishing hole on the outward half, the 9th, another good par 4.
It is, Luke. The fairway pinches in significantly where those bunkers come into play, both right and left. Second shot, slightly uphill to once again one of the largest greens on the golf course.
Getting ready to play their third. Okay, time to return to the action. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Well, Rich, you think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 3 feet to go here to the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position. That dog will hunt.
Sitting at -3, currently in the lead. Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good. This one looking really good.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just a 4-footer remaining. And now at 3 under overall. Time to tee off on the 11th. Oh, it's a little wayward. Bouncing through the branches. Lining up from around 160 yards. Currently leading by 2. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. I tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Some strong holes on the inward half of this golf course, Rich, but there's no one longer than the 12th, the par 5.
There is not. It is absolute bombs away off the tee shot for these players. They can get it up and over a small rise. The ball will chase down and give them a thought. A thought, will they try and reach this 630-yard par 5 with the water in front? No thanks. I'm laying up, and I never say that.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now 5 shots up after that hole. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.